Good morning. Yes, we at least endorsed, that means supported the current state of a number of opinions. The first one was on polybrominated diphenyl esters. That sounds quite complicated. This is about flame retardants, brominated flame retardants. These are compounds which have been added in the past to plastics to avoid them from catching fire. And these polybrominated compounds, some of them are quite persistent. They remain in the environment. They remain in food. And the question from the EU Commission was if these traces of these persistent compounds may cause a health problem for the consumer. The CONTAM panel adopted an opinion on the shucking of scallops with respect to domoic acid. What does that mean? Scallops, you all know, shucking means that the whole body of the scallop is dissected, and some parts of the scallop which may contain toxins are removed. Where do these toxins come from? The scallop, as a bivalve, like many of these animals do, they filter the water, and by doing so they collect microorganisms and microalgae. These microalgae, under some conditions, may contain toxins. So the scallop may accumulate the toxin in certain of its organs, and the shucking is done to remove these organs. So the EU Commission wanted to know what are the maximum values in a whole body of a scallop before this shucking procedure, to make sure that the edible parts of the scallop, that is what you get on your table, that this is safe, that this doesn't cause any health problems. And we have finalized and adopted this opinion. Other opinions or other drafts to be discussed were, for example, on bees' health. The issue was that bees are fed, in particular in winter, but also over the summer period, with replacements for honey, which is a sugar solution or other preparations called bee feed. And these bee feeds need to be regulated from the point of view of many people to make sure that these preparations are as free from contaminants or potentially toxic contaminants as possible. And here we called about a special contamination of bees' feed, and that is called HMF. This compound is formed during heating of sugar. So it's a process contaminant, if you want. There is the question if this compound may cause a health risk for the bees, and we want to avoid that. So we did a risk assessment on HMF. It was interesting to discuss with representatives or people, observers from regulatory agencies across Europe, from industry, but also young scientists from within Europe and outside Europe.